And there was no better host than old Father Time, nor was there a grander stage than Lord's Cricket Ground. They queued overnight. The members waited for hours for their seats, and the sun shone on the most magical of all cricketing venues. Memories abounded to the last time England won the Ashes in Australia back in 1986-87, when the captain was Middlesex's Mike Gatting. Gosh, you must have happy memories of that.
Oh, it was wonderful memories, Mark. Yes, I mean, to win against Australia, but to win in Australia and at the MCG, wonderful, wonderful ground. Some wonderful memories, yes.
OK, Gat, listen, we'll have a look at this pitch with you. You know it better than anybody. You were here for 20 years with Middlesex man and boy, we could say. What do you make of it?
Well, it's probably just a day gone past its best of what the groundsman would like it to be. So it's had too much hot weather, so the groundsman says. But it's very hard, Mark. I think if you can get down here, it's, you know, it's very hard. You can hear that.
Does that mean pace?
That means pace, and there's a good even covering of grass as well, and that will help too for both batsman and bowler. But the thing the groundsman's worried about, Mark, is the fact that these cracks here with the hot weather might open up.
Little sort of plate cracks, right, haven't we?
They don't move, but I mean, as it dries out, they'll widen up, and the ball will hit them and probably go perhaps up or down or a bit sideways.
And the two captains are here, along with our mascot Tom Beck and our match referee Ranjan Madigali. Now, Michael Vaughan has a coin specially produced for the occasion. Here we go with the toss.
Heads is the call.
Heads is the call.
It is heads, Ricky. It was the toss.
Toss has been won by Ricky Ponting. Ricky?
We're going to have a bat, mate.
And the reasons for that?
I think the wicket looks pretty good. As you say, the clouds have come over a little bit this morning, but the wicket looks good. Not a lot of grass on it, quite dry on top as well, so hopefully the boys can get out there and do well.
You've only had the one county game. Are you ready?
Yeah, we're ready, yeah. We thought we got a little bit out of the last few one-day games that we played as far as our team goes, and we had a good hit down at Leicester, so the boys are ready and looking forward to the challenge today.
What about this hype? Have you ever known anything like it in the build-up to a series?
No, I haven't, no. Even just the countdown then to the toss was like the space shuttle taking off. But look, it's been a massive build-up. It's been, you know, going on for 12 months. The players are all excited about it. I'm sure the crowd are as well.
All right. Thank you very much for talking to us, Ricky. Good luck in the game.
Thanks.
Michael, is that a bad toss to lose?
Oh, we'll wait and see. I'd have liked to have had a bat, but you know, it's a bit of overhead. The clouds have arrived, and we'll try and take a few early wickets. We've won games before, batting second here, so you know we're not too disappointed.
No surprises in the team you've announced this morning, but I guess a couple of days ago there was talk about the Kevin Peterson, Graham Thorpe issue. You're delighted to have Kevin Peterson around, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. I think he's a quality player. Thorpe will be missed because he's an experienced player, but I think Kevin brings a lot to the team. His attitude's outstanding, and he's a good batsman, so we wish him well.
And are you guys ready?
Yeah, we are. We've had a good 3 days preparation. There's been a lot of talk, and I think we're just ready to get out and play the game. We are looking forward to the challenge. It is a big challenge, but we'll give it our best shot.
Well, I think all of England wishes you well. Have a great series.
Thank you.
What a morning. And we can imagine how Michael Vaughan and his team felt, because we felt much the same. There was, in the end, no place in the side for Graham Thorpe. It was a middle order of Ian Bell, Kevin Peterson, Andrew Flintoff and Geraint Jones, stroke makers all. And they'd face the most powerful attack in the world, led by that deadly duo, Shane Warne and Glenn McGrath. After all the hype then, the players were under starters' orders, and at 10:30 they were off. First session, first day, that's what the Australians talked about, but England did the talking. They were brutal with the ball. Harmison came at them hard. Langer's arm almost blew up on him. Look at that for an early strike, like boxers swapping jabs. The ball darted off the seam and Hayden couldn't get his bat on it. It was very tough early on, but Langer is maybe the most improved cricketer on the planet. He played some splendid strokes. He had moments of fortune. Hayden had moments of fortune too, and pain to go with them. As for him, I wonder if I should have bowled first.
No ball called, and it's gone for 4.
That is a beautiful cover drive from Langer. It was in the slot, but his footwork was precise. It's too good for Matthew Hayden. Finally, Hoggard gets it right.
It was the swing that did Matthew Hayden and the aggressive nature of the stroke which allowed the ball just to sneak between bat and pad. There might have been a little bit of an inside edge. No, back pad onto the stumps, and first scalp in this test match goes to Hoggard. England fans here are up. Matthew Hayden, it's a long walk off. He's gone for 12, 35 for 1.
Oh, down. Kevin Peterson, who was a good 2 or 3 yards closer than he might have been. Had he been back in an orthodox position, that might have been an easier chance.
And that was a big opportunity for Peterson. It's gone hot, it's gone low to his left, but you've got to take those. You really have. And an opportunity goes begging.
Wow. That's the second time this morning that Harmison has... Well, that's cut the Australian captain. Hayden took one straight on the helmet. Ponting, I think the ball has snuck through that gap between the grill and the peak of the helmet, and he's in trouble here.
That's the hostility of Harmison and why he's been so good in this England attack. It's a big hit. He's a tough campaigner. Captain of this side now, and so he will want to stay out there and lead from the front.
That's lovely cricket. By heaven, that's a good ball from Stephen Harmison.
That's where he's got a bowl, and it was well taken as well. Strauss in there at third slip. It was one of those that was, well, around about waist high. It's the sort of catch that you want to take if you're going to win a series. This is the place to bowl, just outside off stump. There it goes, flying off the edge, and straight into those hands.
At an important time, too. Ponting has gone for 9 after a blow to the head. 55 for 2, the Australians. Here's a moment for Andrew Flintoff, the first time that he plays against Australia in a test match. High in the air and will be caught, must be caught, is caught! Justin Langer has gone. Freddie Flintoff has his first Ashes wicket, and what a wicket it is. Look at the joy. Listen to the celebration around Lords. 3 down, Australia.
Very well bowled, a very good bounce up, and interesting to see Justin Langer going after it, but really all he succeeded in doing here, it's a bit quick for him, I think. It hit the splice of the bat, it's gone straight up in the air, and this was never going to be dropped. So Flintoff has got off to a fantastic start.
15 overs gone, 66 for 3. Simon Jones into the attack. Gone! Simon Jones strikes first up. Damien Martin is caught at the wicket.
That was a magnificent delivery. Fast, beautiful line, bit of bounce there as well. The right place to bowl to Damien Martin early on. And he tried to play what was a pretty flirty back foot drive here. Thick edge, just watch this. Thick edge, and away she goes. Beautiful bowling.
It's the very slow raising of the finger. With the naked eye, it looked about as plumb as you could get.
Caught on the crease, the front foot getting no further down the pitch than that popping crease, and the ball just nipped back. I think that's what did for Michael Clarke.
Crunch. Wow, he loves anything a little bit wide. That one is crunch once again. That one in the air again. There is a man down at third man. It's going to evade him. So Gilchrist's going to keep chancing his arm. A few streaky ones with some good ones, but he's getting away with it.
That's out. Out. That's out. No feet. Pitched up. He's gone. 6 down, 126. The real key player is out.
How big a wicket is this? You just have to look at the response from Flintoff and all his teammates rallying around this excellent fast bowling at the moment. Gilchrist was throwing the bat, or attempted to throw a bat at this one a little bit tighter, the line.
I think he's suckered himself there as Gilchrist. He's been sat on that back foot. 126 for 6.
It's going to beat Harmison down there at fine leg.
And now that's not good bowling. Dangerous player, Shane Warne. He looks in all sorts of trouble, and then he comes up with something like this. It's a fantastic shot. Oh, great shot. He's hit that absolutely superbly. Very, very good shot from Katic.
That's good stuff from Stephen Harmison. Fast and full and straight. Gosh, they needed that. And it'll whip up the fervour in the crowd again.
Well, I think Shane Warne's expecting the bouncer, and that's why he's moving across his crease a lot. We've seen him do it before. We've almost seen the 3 stumps behind his legs. This time you can see a couple. It's going so far across, he's exposing his leg stump, and Harmison is straight enough to expose that flaw in Warne's technique. Warne gone for 28, 175 for 7.
Now then, this is a difficult chance. Jones takes it. It swirled in the air. Jones swirled underneath it. But in the end, he steadied himself, which is just what you have to do. Simon Katic goes to the pavilion as well. Mayhem at Lord's on the first day of the Ashes of 2005.
Well, I wonder if Simon Katic thought that he had to just do something outside his normal game now that the tail end was in, and he had to play a few strokes. Because you get the sense that he wouldn't have played that shot had he been batting with the top order. In the end, it's a simple catch for Geraint Jones. Katic gone for 27, 178 for 8.
Oh, put it down. Kevin Peterson. Second that's gone to the floor when Peterson's had the opportunity. Good one, is it? It's out. It really roared back off the seam. And again, it's this extra bounce that Harmison gets. I think Lee feared the worst. The head went down quickly. It was a good catch, too, by Geraint Jones.
It nipped back, ran down the hill, and it might even have been glove. But it was definitely either inside edge or glove. And a good catch from Geraint Jones. Good wicket, and of Brett Lee. He can be dangerous. Gone for 3, 178 for 9.
Well, that's got to be clear. That's got to be out. Yes, he's gone. Plum LBW. Harmison has struck again. Beautifully bowled. Harmison absolutely spot on target there, and ends up with figures of 5 for 43. A wonderful performance. There were plenty of us at the start of this series who were of the view that Harmison's contribution was going to be vitally important to the England cause, and he's got off to a good start.
Well, it was all amazing then, just as it must seem amazing watching it now. There was notice from Justin Langer and Simon Kadich that they have good techniques, but I guess England already knew that. And Courtney Walsh, who we had a brief look at, would have been very impressed with Stephen Harmison, 5 for 43. The others did their bit too. So, at 10-3 on the first day, Marcus Trescothick and Andrew Strauss come to the wicket. Needless to say, Brett Lee got it whizzing past both noses. T came and safely went with England 10 for none. None of us could wait for the next act in this compelling drama.
In the air, out, got him, first ball, that's 500 for McGrath, wonderful cricketer, brilliant bowling, a wonderful delivery as well. Just short of a length, a little bit of extra bounce. First ball after tee, Glenn McGrath has 500.
He certainly does, and I think he picked Trescothick before the series started. Before he got to England, he said, I can picture Trescothick being the 500th, and it's come at a great time. Australia need early wickets. They need to make use of this new ball, and what a better man to have in his hands, or there's no better man than Glenn McGrath. Trescothick trudges off for 4. It's now 10 for 1. That's another edge and gone.
Got him, beautifully caught by Warne, taken very low. McGrath is amongst them. He is amongst them, that's for sure. That was a very good delivery as well. It looked to me as if it hit the seam, just moved away a little bit, found the edge, and Warne caught it low.
Genuine outside edge, just getting to Shane Warne. He makes no mistake. Australia now on a roll, and this game is like a highlights package. It's now 11 for 2.
Ball him, kept a little low. McGrath is on song here at his very best. Vaughan fought and fought, but he couldn't keep out the master.
It's 18 for 3. This is a super contest, and McGrath, I don't know that I've ever seen him bowl a better spell.
Vaughan's gone. McGrath's bowling beautifully. It's 18 for 3. Oh, he's so good. Glenn McGrath is so good. They talk about hitting the top of off stump. It's something you learn as a child and you want to carry it through your whole career. This guy is still doing it. That is number 503, and Ian Bell is the victim.
Inside edge back onto the top of the bails. So he's still good enough to get the inside edge and take the wicket. 19 on the board now and 4 wickets down.
Oh, Flintoff gone too. This is brilliant. 5 for McGrath. And Flintoff also is making look like the ball kept a little low. The fact is it's gun barrel straight and doing enough off the seam. True brilliance from Glenn McGrath.
And that made a real clanging sound. It darted back down the hill. Beautifully bowled once again. That is something. We're really seeing some bowling here at this moment. Flintoff a duck, 4 balls, 7 minutes. McGrath the wicket, and it's 21 for 5.
Oh, nice stroke. That's the area Jones is very strong, and it's enormous relief for everybody as long as they support England.
Here's Jason Gillespie. Now then, what has Kevin Peterson got in his locker?
It's good play. It's a nice measured stroke from Kevin Peterson. It's a good move forward into that stroke. And that'll run away quickly as well.
Runs for Peterson. Gillespie just straying a little bit too straight.
50 partnership. And the very first 50 partnership of the day, would you believe?
Yeah, that's quick. And that's out. Brilliantly bowled from Brett Lee, who has moved into Yorker bouncer mode and proved far too good for Geraint Jones.
Yes, very well bowled. Be interesting to see where that hit on the bat, actually. He came screaming in to Brett Lee. He's got a bit of reverse swing going here, and he's maintained some control, made the batsman play. Big blow. Now 79 for 6.
Big appeal down the leg side. The finger goes up. What a way to finish for Australia. Brett Lee. Rapid delivery. Don't know whether it was an edge or a glove.
He's got him right back on the stumps. Little flick, and he's knocked the stumps back anyhow.
Wow, what a day. There's the king. There's the scorecard. Those are the bowling figures. And here are the two players of the day.
What's the secret at bowling at this ground? We talk a lot about the slope, but what's your theory on this ground?
Ask Glenn. Yeah, it was the wicket was pretty much suited to my style of bowling today. Hitting a length, probably a little bit fuller than my normal length, and coming down the slope. So I enjoyed bowling out there.
It's not a ground I really enjoy bowling on, I must admit. I think if I was to be honest, but I've always seemed to get in wickets here. But I think on any wicket, it doesn't matter what wicket you play on, a flat one or a wicket that does a bit. If you put the ball in a good area, more times than enough, you'll get your rewards and you get wickets.
Lords for your 500th wicket, couldn't get any better than that.
No, I couldn't have scripted it any better. So you know, I still had to take it here. I think this morning at breakfast was the first time I really got a few butterflies sort of thinking about it. And you know, to bowl here on day one when you win the toss and bat's probably not ideal, but things are looking pretty good now.
If ever there was a day for England to prove they had a bit of ticker, as the Australians might say, it was this day. 98 runs behind, but with one thing in their favour: Kevin Pietersen on strike.
There's no orthodox third man. They've opted for the man on the bench at point, and it's cost 4 runs. That's a great reflex catch. I suppose a little bit of good fortune attached to it for Matthew Hayden, but he is a good slipper, and although he didn't get it cleanly the first time, it was a terrific effort to have his hand in the position in any case.
And they were pleased to see the back of Hoggard because he can be a nuisance. A nuisance no longer, though. Gone for none, 101 for 8.
That was a very, very good strike. A big hit.
Well, this is the most magnificent stroke. The first one was a bit of a baseball hit, but this one, technically perfect, straight as a die.
Wonderful shot. 50 up for Pietersen. Half century in his debut Test match.
He's got all the talent in the world, Kevin Pietersen. The selectors were wrong not to pick him against Bangladesh. They're right to pick him now.
Say goodnight. Might even be say goodbye. Gosh, that's a great catch. Superb athletic fielding. And it's done for Peterson, but what a good innings.
Most magnificent catch from Damien Martin, sprinting round from deep mid-wicket, full-length dive, holding himself inside the rope, bringing an end to a wonderful debut innings from Kevin Peterson, 57 on 122 for 9.
A good shot. Into the covers and down the hill. Don't worry about chasing that one. Oh, he's hit that beautifully. He struck that one straight over the top of mid-on for 4. And that brings up the 150 and plenty of smiles up in the England dressing room. In the air, this is going to be caught mid-off. That's it, all over. Brett Lee takes one ball of his new spell. And it goes straight down mid-off's throat, so Brett Lee gets this last wicket, a lead of 35.
A more than decent start then by Kevin Peterson, 57 he made, and good support from those guys down the order, showing that England did indeed have a bit of ticker. No surprise about McGrath and Warne, though. 7 for 72 between them, and 3 for Brett Lee. Much then for the captains to consider. Vaughan had to make an early strike if England were to seriously stay in the game. And for once, Ponting could just sit back and relax.
Well, I wonder. This'll go to the third umpire, and it is very tight. Justin Langer has got a look on his face that suggests he thinks he has a problem. England have a look on their face that thinks they got their man.
It's close. Oh dear, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
That is very good fielding. Peterson's so alert to it. Langer goes. Super cricket. Great anticipation from Kevin Peterson.
Yes.
That's well played. Nicely struck. And it'll go all the way. That's 4. Don't bother chasing that one.
That's out. That's out. Trying his famous pull shot. It gets him runs, but it'll get him into trouble time and again against Harmison and Flintoff. Well bowled. He hits the deck hard.
He was looking so good, looking so focused, and the ball is a little variable. Did it stay down? Oh, the execution looked poor to me. Bat was angled and had nowhere else to go other than back onto the stumps.
Oh, you see, that's money for old Rowe.
Yeah, brilliant. He's a master of that stroke, so much so that it's almost a surprise England don't have a fielder down there. The 100 arrives for the Australians. That is out. Now, it's a substitute, James Hildreth, who takes the catch. And it's nearly 30,000 people who leap to their feet. Ricky Ponting works so hard for his 42, he is livid with himself, but Hoggard's sustained effort from the nursery end has reaped a reward.
Yeah, I think he'll be upset with himself, Ricky Ponting. He'd really battled hard, got a start, and then played a loose shot, really, going hard at the ball, outside off stump, with just enough movement down the hill to take that thick outside edge. 42 to him, 100 for 3.
Beauty. That's where Giles can get himself into trouble. That's the first ball he's bowled that's been short, and just gave Damien Martin the opportunity to get onto the back foot, and both these batsmen are on the lookout for that. That's 3 Petersons put down in this match. He's got a pretty good pair of hands, but that seemed reasonably straightforward as well.
He's going after the spinners again. He's not going to let Ashley Giles settle. Good stroke. Sure he quite timed it, but he hit it well enough. Boundary brings up both the 150 for Australia and the 50 partnership. Partnership now worth 53. More runs here. And another boundary. It's a really good stroke. Quick use of the feet down the pitch, and the pressure being applied to Ashley Giles.
That's a good 50. Now, remember, this is a guy under pressure when the game began. Whispers of Brad Hodge being brought into the side in his place. Hasn't had a great time of it in England. This is a super effort.
Yes.
50 runs to Damien Martin, and that determined fist. Come on, he says.
Very good shot. That may well be the stroke of the day from Clark. That was a super shot. That's a classic. It's a very good stroke.
Oh, he's out. He's bowled. Michael Clark has gone. England's tactic worked, and in the end, they preyed upon a patience. And the patience broke. Clark has gone. A splendid innings.
Yes, he'd be very upset with that. He did get impatient, there's no doubt about that. He's hanging his head, he's thinking what might have been here. He even advanced down the pitch, a little inside edge, onto his pad, back onto middle stump. And, well, that's it. Out in the 90s at Lord's. Well, disappointing for him, but a good knock from Clark. He's back in business.
Good pace. LBW. Well, now then. Damien Martin has gone.
Let's see if we can pick the line here. Oh, no, that's out. That's plumb LBW. Martin obviously thought it was going down the leg side. It hit middle and leg, middle even. It was a beautiful delivery. It was quick. It stayed down a little bit. And, well, this place has come alive.
Gilchrist has got it through. Gone! Flintoff, what a wicket that is. He's got the wood on Adam Gilchrist at the moment, no question about that. And he sneaked one through his defences this time. Do England believe they can win this game?
Well, they're getting themselves in with a chance. That's an inside edge onto the stumps. We've seen it before. It's the one coming into Gilchrist from these quick bowlers bowling around the wicket that poses the problems.
Gone. Looking to turn it round the corner, couldn't get on top of the bounce. And sending a dolly to Ashley Giles in the gully. That's a good wicket for Stephen Harmison. Shane Warne can be a dangerous customer. Turned the ball on the leg side, and he succeeded only in lobbing a catch to Ashley Giles.
England's bowlers passed the character test. That was a brilliant fight back, led as it so often is by Andrew Flintoff and Stephen Harmison. Simon Kadich remained unbeaten to the close, and it was a delightful partnership between Martin and Clark. The concern for England is that ball from Harmison that kept low and nipped back, but basically they're right in the game. Here's Kevin Peterson with his thoughts.
Well, it's fair to say you're in the thick of the action today.
I know the ball followed me around today, and it started off well. Got a run out, and then unfortunately I spilled one and cover again. So I think I have to start testing myself a bit more in the morning with a few more catches.
Well, let's talk about the good things first, the batting. I guess you had a bit of a license to thrill with the fact that you were batting with the tail, so that was a positive thing for you.
Well, it was, especially after battling away for 2 hours yesterday. But that's just Test cricket, and I've enjoyed settling into it like that. I was really tested yesterday, and I knew that I had to concentrate as hard as I could and well, basically help my technique out in terms of letting as many balls go as possible, because I knew that that's how the Aussies were going to try and get me out. So. Yeah, it was a tough day yesterday, and it was better this morning, but playing a bit more freely.
Yeah, I can't think that Glenn McGrath's ever been popped onto the second tier of the balcony here at Lord's. Did he have anything to say to you?
No, he didn't. I just heard him muttering, saying it was a bad ball. So fortunately for me, it came off this morning, but it only came off for half an hour. Would prefer if it was about an hour and a half of it.
Well, let's throw it forward a little bit to tomorrow. You mentioned that the pitch might be getting flatter, so clearly a feeling in the changing room that you can chase a decent score down.
Well, definitely. I mean, we've walked off the field there and said we can get these, we can chase them down, put the pressure on them. I think the crucial part of tomorrow will be the new ball, the Glenn McGrath bowling from this end, and Brett Lee's opening spell. I think if we can get through there and limit the damage there, then there's odds on, and it could be a very positive day for England tomorrow.
On the Friday, the second day, England had been in of it, out of it, and then back in it. But Australia led by 314, so frankly, come Saturday, none of us knew what to think.
Oh, what a fantastic bit of fielding. There was nobody backing up. He knew that if he missed the stumps, it was definitely going to be overthrows, 5 runs. Wonderful piece. We talk about the Australians' athletic fielding and direct hitting of the stumps. That was brilliant.
Lee goes for 8. It's 289 for 8.
He hasn't got many shots, but that's certainly one of his strokes. And a nudge through fine leg. Here's Harmison with a new ball. And there's Kadich with a cracking pull stroke.
Dropped it. Geraint Jones. Moving to his right side, it might have been a catch for Trescothick. Jones has clung on to everything thus far.
Yeah, he should have caught this, even although he only ended up going with one hand. That is his catch for sure.
Oh, that'll run away for 4. Brilliant partnership of 52. That is that. Simon Jones is happy, but not as happy as Geraint Jones.
Yes, he's got stuck in just under 90 miles an hour. Beats the outside edge. That off stump goes flying out of the ground. That's what everyone in England wanted to see. The trouble is they wanted to see it about an hour ago.
And he has 50 now. And they'll stand to him in his own dressing room for sure. They know just how important that is. Take 50 off this lead of 377, and it's very much in England's reach.
Don't adjust your sets. Everything's okay. Yeah, lovely shot.
go again. They've let themselves down badly in the catching department. And he doesn't drop many. He dropped that one, though. Oh, he didn't know anything about that one. Got him. No, dropped him. This is unbelievable. He's got that in the air, and Simon Jones is going to catch it. You watch this. He's done that too. He keeps finding the outside edge. They keep dropping it off him. The minute he gets an opportunity to help one of the bowlers out, he latches onto it, no trouble at all.
All credit to Jason Gillespie and Glenn McGrath at the end of that Australian innings. The sense you have is that they've taken it too far away from England. It was set up by Damien Martin and Michael Clarke, and Simon Kadich did well too. Everybody contributed, bar Ashley Giles of the main bowlers, but too many little periods where England lost control, and that of course hasn't been the case during the last year.
A monumental 420 to win then, and a good start seemed essential.
Good shot. Very nice stroke.
Oh, there's a stroke. Bang.
That's well played. That's a very good shot. Short delivery. Didn't try and hit it too hard. Really just helped it on its way. Well, it's beaten gully and it's gone to the boundary. Big cheer goes up all around this ground. He's hit that beautifully. That one into the slot and through the covers for 4. He's got that through the slip cord. And they'll get a lot of runs in that area. Shot. Just nudged it, and it's racing down the hill. That'll go. Yes, it will. Listen to the cheer. That's out. That is out, surely. Did it? Well, he's looking at his bat. Perhaps it did hit the bat. Well, certainly Trescothick is looking down at his bat. Was it bat first and then pad? Oh, that's pad first. Well, now, was it clipping leg stump? That's the next question. Oh, that is plumb.
Brilliant. Brilliant from Brett Lee. Wonderful athleticism. Steaming in, bowling at 90 miles an hour, following through at full stretch and getting the breakthrough that Australia so badly needed.
Well, he's been charging in for overs to get this breakthrough, and it's finally paid off. Something gives for the Aussies. Brilliance from Brett Lee. He made good ground to get there. Here comes the thunderbolt. He gets Strauss into such an awkward position and gets there. That is so athletic. And really, this is electrifying cricket at the moment. Cricket at its best. It's 80 for 1.
Oh! Really good stroke from Trescothick. Read the length beautifully. Looked for a moment as though he's looking for that sweep again, and then realised it was full and leant into it and crunched it down the ground.
Is really well bowled. I think you'll find it was the slider that has gone across the left-hander, and it was a sharp catch. That ball went really quickly.
Good variation from Warne. Yeah, it was a sharp catch. Nice sort of catching height to Hayden, but it's just brilliant from Warne, really. He's found an area in which he's asked questions of Trescothick every ball. The king of spin is at work. Trescothick's gone for 44. It's 96 for 2.
That's the slider to end all sliders. It certainly ended Ian Bell. That was beautifully bowled. All those big leg breaks, all that great turn and spin and jump, and a straight ball was done for him.
Easy enough for the umpire, but the fear of God is put into you by everything going on out there, not least everything that Warne gets on the ball, and then all the action taking place around the bat. But he's gone for 8. It's 104 for 3.
Oh, what a delivery! Boy, absolutely comprehensively bowled out for the second time in the Test match. I don't know that that one stayed down that much. Maybe Vaughan was looking for it a little bit. He seemed a little bit late on the ball. One way or the other, he was castled.
Well, I think he just played down the wrong line. It was pacey, it was quick and straight. I think he played down Piccadilly and it was on the Bakerloo line. Just left him a touch, but he's played inside that. Terrific quick bowling, and Michael Vaughan's gone, and England in serious difficulty at 112 for 4.
Oh, that's out, caught behind, big neck, trying to smash it through the offside field. A disappointed Flintoff, just backing away a little bit, trying to smash a little bit of extra bounce there for Warne, and that is the end of Freddie Flintoff.
It just sort of ran on a bit quicker, just comes out of the hand. Yeah, definitely just run on quicker. That it's on to him. Great catch, good catch there by the wicketkeeper. Well, that's a disappointment for the crowd. He's a big favourite, Andrew Flintoff, but he's gone. 119 for 5.
Oh, what a ball. Now that was pitched around about leg stump, turned and bounced.
That was like that Gatting ball, that, at Old Trafford, wasn't it? That was quite wide of leg stump. Look how it turns from the footholds, this. Whoa.
Good shot. Very good shot. He likes it. He loves it into the slot outside off stump. Drives that one through the gap for 4.
It's quite safe. It mightn't necessarily make it to the boundary road, but it does. That's a biggie. A real biggie.
Oh!
What a shot. My goodness me. Nobody saw it. Crisp stroke from Geraint Jones. He played well in the first innings. Impressive 30, and after one or two mistakes with the gloves, he'll feel he needs runs.
Oh.
That's a good shot. He's hit that right in the middle, and it's gone behind square for 4.
And then, rather sadly, the umpires got together because of some drizzle. At that moment, the clouds seemed to get a bit lower, the light got worse, and the decision was to curtail things for the day. He was delighted with his form. He had to have been. He bowled really, really well. 156 for 5 then, England. Peterson, top class, unbeaten with 42. He took them on. He showed he had skill and courage. Plenty of technique there, incidentally, as well. The Australians, 2 for Lee, 3 for Warne. He's the master. And afterwards, Michael Slater had a chat with him.
Yeah, I had a pretty good rhythm going from the start today. I think all the bowlers bowled pretty well. We bowled in partnerships, which I think was the key. And look, they got off to a good start, but we knew if we got one wicket, there was enough happening that we might get a couple, and that was the case.
Yeah, I mean, the quick bowlers didn't do the job for Australia this time round, not like the first innings. You only bowled 7 overs in the first innings, and I suppose you walk out there knowing that you've got a much bigger workload, and you came into the 4 a lot sooner.
Yeah, I know they got off to a good start, but I still thought the Quicks bowled pretty well. They bowled pretty good areas. They had a few player misses, and we thought if we got one, as I said, we could get a couple, because I thought they built up a bit of pressure. But yeah, look, you've got to give credit to England. They played pretty well. They hung in there, even though they played and missed a fair bit. Look, I thought it was just great Test cricket. I thought it was hard-fought Test cricket, two good sides going at it, and at the end of the day, I'd much rather be in our position at the moment than theirs.
How do you feel? How close are you at being at your best?
Oh, look, I mean, every time I play these days, every time I play, if I don't bowl that well, I suppose the statistics don't show I bowl that well, they say you're no good anymore, and I have a good day today, and they said, look, he's bowling as good as he ever has. So, look, all I've got to do is be happy with my bowling, and at the moment I'm pretty happy with the way they're coming out. I think I can always tell with my shape, if I'm getting that drift and getting that spin like that for 2.5, 3 day wicket, then I think they're coming out okay.
What a miserable way to start a Sunday at Lord's. England still needing 264 to win, Australia needing to take 5 wickets, but the players couldn't get on the park, at least not until 10 to 4, when eventually the weather relented.
Gone. Miss pull from Geraint Jones. It's a soft dismissal, really, in the situation.
Well, you're not wrong, Athers. That's a gift. It's like, here, catching opportunity. You're not going to drop these. It's 158 for 6.
Gone. Again. Brilliant positioning from Ricky Ponting. He's got that man in exactly the right position, Matthew Hayden. Ashley Giles playing with half a blade and has paid the penalty.
2 for now, McGrath. He strikes when it matters. And it was always going to be difficult for England to get themselves out of this position. They wanted the rain to keep falling all today and all tomorrow. And the Australians have got on the early roll they're after. 158 for 7 now.
Oh, that's close. Yes, Rudy Kutsin, and that slow lift of the hand and the raise of the finger. That was a good delivery. It might have hit Hoggard on the back pad. I'm not certain about that. We're behind Hoggard with the naked eye, but that is another good breakthrough for McGrath. Nicely bowled.
Yes, I think you're right, Richie. My initial reaction was perhaps a little high, but let's have a look at the replay. This will tell us. It nipped back. Oh, no. That it nipped back a long way. I think fair enough. It hit him in line with off stump. That's the end of Hoggard. Out for a duck. It's now 164 for 8.
Shouting for 2, and he'll get it. 50 for Peterson. 2 good innings in this match. In what